Chara up for the tip. It is the Glasgow Rocks against the Sheffield Sharks in the BBL Championship. And straight away, Sharks on the break. Chris Alexander. Interception off the tip. The Sharks drawing first blood. This, of course, the first of 2 games and 3 games for Sheffield to end 2019. Manchester Giants paying them a visit on Sunday. As the Rocks' first offence results in a foul drawn by Buna Njai. First foul of the game going against Anthony Collins. Chara. There's a Fraser who's been very effective in the post this season up against Rob Morrison. Bullies his way inside. Doesn't quite fall. Fraser second by the cherry, falls away from him though. Collins, the recipient. Tuck fakes a shot, skips into the paint. Chara comes across with a swat. Morrison denied. Njai on the trail for the 3. First lead of the game, first score of the game for Glasgow Rocks. Sharks quickly out in transition. Have liked to move, particularly more so since Collins joined the team early in the season. Chara in the corner. Long range of downtown 3 for Kieran Chara. Back-to-back 3s from Glasgow. Chara has been such terrific form the past month. No go there. Tuck tried to gather, knocked it out of bounds. Rocks ball. Speaking to Sheffield coach Atibo Lyons before the game, says he likes a lot about his team right now, particularly the energy that they're playing with. Both these teams, a couple of days off on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, back practicing come Boxing Day. Not much break when you're a basketball player. Njai with the miss. Alexander spins into the key, the lob. Will not fall. No, Carpenter. Kind of lost it there, really. Alexander. Back to Collins. Distance side. Can't convert. Chara with the board. Carpenter drives inside. Williams athletically came across. Marsden. Step back, makes it. Rob Marsden's first score of this game. 11.7 rebounds he's averaging. A native Yorkshireman. Swing pass, Carpenter's wide open, takes the 3. Murray gathers the offensive board. And Gareth Murray off the mark. Rocks have taken a lot from the recent run. Shaking off that poor start to the campaign. Murray. Wow. Has a hot hand, taking full advantage. Gareth Murray, back-to-back scores. Biggest lead thus far. Alexander, Collins. Two of them with a very effective partnership in that Sharks backcourt. Crossover frees up Williams. Chara with his second rebound. Njai, guarded by Tuck. Kick out to Chara. Good at Njai once more. Chara with the screen. Njai drives into the paint. 5 points for the Norwegian. 7 unanswered points. And with that, the Sharks coach Atibo Lyons calls a timeout here this evening. About 3,000 people in the house tonight, so probably, you suspect, the biggest crowd around the country. A few early scores. Leicester Newcastle, Leicester up by 2 in the first quarter. Manchester late in the first, up in London by 6 here. Sharks yet to hit their stride. Alexander at full stride goes inside, gets the score and will go to the line. Alexander's such a scoring catalyst, particularly with Collins playing in that playmaking role. Alexander told me before the game it frees him up to doing what he does best, just score the basketball. Alexander first in the league at free throw percentage with 93% conversion. No surprise really that he completes the three-point play. Alexander second in the league in overall efficiency behind London's Darius Tabb. Really critical force. Ali Fraser goes inside for Glasgow. His first score. 2 points, 3 rebounds for the Scotsman. Collins content to pass it off, very much a pass first point guard. Leslie Smith has checked in for his first minutes tonight for Sheffield. Step back, short in that, late in the shot clock. Murray gathers. Kenny Carpenter, the setup man this past month. Greg Pryor still sidelined with a foot injury, expected to be out for another couple of weeks. Fraser kicks out to Achara. 5 in the shot clock. Double team comes across Achara. High into the air, nearly fell. Doesn't go though. Collins likes to push the ball at speed. Williams. Well, Smith. Nice kick out of transition from Williams. Smith with his first score. 4 minutes to play in the first. Low pass inside, intercepted. Now Alexander. Williams on the break. Cuts inside, lays it in. Derek Williams' first points. Sharks within 4. Carpenter, step back. Easy board. Second rebound for Rob Marsden. Smith. Perimeter play here. Patience from Sheffield. Collins the dish. Williams downtown. Chara's third rebound. Swing past to Fraser in the post. Drives his way off the glass alley. Fraser, 4 points. Snaps that mini run from Sheffield. Terrific atmosphere tonight. Seasonal night out in Glasgow. Smith. Jumper. Won't fall. Fraser. Smith in his way. Cut inside. Drive to the middle. Finished off by Buna Njai. What a sweet pass from Fraser though. Great vision to see the cut. The Rocks re-extending the lead back to 8. Williams. Bobbles out. Murray. Well, feeling it early on. Game high 7 points for Gareth Murray. 6-0 run for Glasgow. Extends their cushion once again. Collins knocks it down, long 2. Breaks the run. Fraser once again underneath. 6 points. Smith from way out. How's range from out there? Not that time though. Njai cuts underneath the reverse off the glass. Pune Njai 9 points. One minute to play here in the first quarter. Collins falls for the screen instead. Goes to Alexander. Back and forth. The floater in the lane off the glass. 4 points for Anthony Collins. Sharks in this first quarter. Fuddled by the rocks. Smith tried for the strip, instead made contact with Fraser. Will be a shooting foul and send Fraser to the line. Mike Tuck returns to the fray in the company of Matthew Martin. This first action of this evening. Fraser making 75% of his attempts thus far, does not make this first one of the evening. Second opportunity. And knocks that one in. Rocks lead at 12. 30 seconds to go. Alexander from deep. Scramble inside. Last touch adjudged to have come off Carpenter. Inline ball for Sheffield Sharks. Murray guarding Williams. The switch is on. Double team comes high. Collins. 5 in the shot clock. Martin with a miss. 4 seconds to go. Carpenter way out. Wow. It was close. It was so close, but doesn't quite go. But it's been an excellent first period here at the Emirates. 7 to play in the second. And at the end of the first in Worcester, the Royals 25-18 ahead of the Wolves. Second quarter underway here. Tadas Rinkunas and Bo Ziegler have checked in for their first minutes tonight for Glasgow. Sidel Hanson-Young in for Sheffield. Anthony Collins at the point for the Sharks. Williams on the ring, guarded by Rinkunas. Hanson-Young. Had that dislocated shoulder earlier in the season, bounced back from that. Tuck from way out makes it as the shot clock was expiring. 3 points from Mike Tuck. Captain's contribution cuts the lead. Glasgow hold into single figures. Bo Ziegler, the floater left-handed, doesn't go. What a neat feed inside. Collins to Tuck. And with those consecutive scores and consecutive defensive losses as we head into 2019. And also a very exciting playoff race as well. Carpenter. Screen from Fraser, gets the return. Martin inside, can't stop Fraser. Now has 9 points, equal game high. Breaks that mini 5-0 run from Sheffield. Williams. Back and forth with Collins. Somewhat short in that attempt. course, now his second season with Sheffield, out of Alabama University. Ziegler with a drive inside. Won't fall for him though. Williams gears up for a charge into the paint. Well, maybe once or twice you can have a pass too many. Hanson Young hesitated. Should have been a comfortable chance, went to begging. 14 in the shot clock. Collins opts for the three. NJ. Rocks have numbers. Forced to reset. Carter guarded by Williams. Fraser open. Shot clock resets to 14. NJ. Kunis in the corner. Long three from downtown from the Lithuanian. Rocks with their biggest lead. Which is quickly trimmed by Mike Tuck. 7 points in this quarter alone. 35 years of age, Mike Tuck, still another year beyond this in his current contract. I think we'll be getting rid of him quite that easily. Alexander and Marsden returning for Sheffield. Murray replacing Buna Njai. The Rocks line up. Well, it was a very nice inbound play. All that was lacking was the finish. Hanson Young. Swat by Fraser. No, Carpenter at speed. Tucking his way. Drew the foul. Pleadings of innocence from Mike Tuck. You can see on your screen there. Carpenter will go to the line. Shooting 63% on the season. Very promising first year out of college. For the man from Detroit. Makes that. Carpenter on the scoring stats this evening. Marsden to Martin. Tuck. Alexander. The dish. Tuck the finish. And draws the bonus. The appreciation of his teammates. Foul goes against Gareth Murray. Picks up his first. Chara returning to replace Fraser. Tuck with a chance to be the first player into double figures this evening. Making only 59% from the free throw strip this term. That one just creeps in. Tuck is some of Sheffield's offense in this second period. His team within 9. Murray from the corner. Hanson Young picking up the board, hands off to Alexander. Alexander off balance. Drew the foul as he took that shot. Go to the line. Alexander so settled in Sheffield now. A long spell in his career in Germany. Second year at the Sharks. Third in the league in free throw attempts. That aggression that he shows paying off so well. Gets a lot of trips there, makes a lot of those. 2-2 there. Alexander with 7 points in this game. Sharks trail by 7 as we reach the midway point in this second period. And Kunis. Cross court. Carpenter swing pass Achara from deep. Nails it long too from Kieran Achara. Seventh season until at Glasgow Rocks. Sort of great picture recently on social media of his professional debut 10 years ago for 42 to Bologna. And that time, on the wrong end of a tuck jumper. Over Surrey. Royals leading the Wolves by 7, just coming up to the halfway point in the second period there. Full court pressure from Sheffield as we come out of that timeout. Njai has returned. Murray opts for the three. Short in that attempt. Alexander on the charge. Oh, Tuck, he's been everywhere, hasn't he, in this second quarter? Takes his personal tally to 15 points, all in this period, and suddenly, having led by 12 at one point just a few minutes ago, Rocks lead is down to 2. Foul is called. 10 unanswered points now from Sheffield Sharks. Seven on the shot clock. Carpenter has been struggling with his shot over the past month. Feels that's one of the reasons he likes being a playmaker at the moment and contribute in other ways. Alexander, well, the fake inside. Went to Tuck, who drew the foul once more and will go to the line with an opportunity to level this game. Just over 3 minutes to play. In fact, has been called as an offensive foul on the floor. Thibaut Lance not entirely in agreement, you sense, from his body language. Kunis. Achara. Leslie Smith back on for Sheffield. Immediately guarding Achara, strips it away from him. Smith, of course, had that spell with Bristol Flowers in the past. Achara with the jumper. Now the Rocks snap the Sharks' run. Small amount of breathing space once again. Martin. Martin twists and turns. One on the shot clock. Smith will have to take it. Kunis. Gets it to Murray. Fraser. Chara steps back, kick inside. Off balance. Knocked down in his stride was Njai. That will tend Njai this season. It's the one area where at times been off the mark. 60% conversion rate. Improved just a notch. For the double. Doesn't go there. Chara, alert to the opportunity, makes the opportunity. Kieran Chara, 7 points and 4 rebounds, and gets the bonus opportunity. As he draws the foul. Sheffield now in the bonus. Makes it. After that run from Sheffield, 6 successive points for the Rocks. 2 minutes to play in this first half. Martin, the handoff to Williams. Very quiet first half offensively by his recent standards. Alexander with a floater. 1 on the shot clock. Marsden with a valuable board. Alexander, step back, doesn't go. Second opportunity, fell his way very kindly and accepts it. Chris Alexander, 9 points now. 3 of 7 shooting. Fraser. Judged to have been held by Rob Marsden. Kenny Carpenter placing Rinkunas. For Glasgow as Fraser. Goes to the line. 2 of 3 now on the evening. Takes him past the 10-point mark. Now on to 11. Martin has plenty of time. Scrap underneath, eventually falls into Chara's safe hands. Into the final minute of play here. The second quarter that has ebbed and flowed back and forth. Fraser inside. Alexander, 2 on 1. Williams lays it in off the glass. Williams, 2 of 8 in this first half. Cuts the deficit for Sheffield to 6. Murray. Drop inside to Achara in the post. Kieran Achara now with 10 points. Shot clock is off, 8 seconds to play. Off balance jumper from Marsden will not fall. The long range Hail Mary will not fall. And at the end of the first half, in which the Rocks at 1 point led by 13, they take the team has been playing, said their post defense must improve, and simply that they must hit more shots. Just 2 of 10 from 3-point range in that first half. Mike Tuck with a game high 15 points. The rest of the team yet to catch fire. Third quarter underway here at a very packed and very noisy Emirates Arena in this pre-Hogmanay warm-up. Time to get into the spirit for New Year's, never too early. Williams from deep, doesn't fall. Mike Tuck with the rebounds. Sharks reset. We're down by as much as 13. Cut it all the way back to 2. That 10-0 run in the second period. Not able to convert there. You look down the Rocks bench. Johnny Bunyan, who's been suffering from a bout of tonsillitis, yet to play this evening, may not be pressed into action. Puts a lot on Kenny Carpenter. Really the only recognised point guard, has played all but 2 minutes of this game so far. Ali Fraser drives inside, gets his 13th point of the game. Rocks back up by 10. Also see young Murray Hendry on the Rocks bench there, celebrating his 24th birthday here this evening. What a long ranger there. And Chris Alexander, and we'll get the chance for the 4-point play. Tough score. Sometimes that sort of thing that you need. You're looking for some momentum. Veteran presence of Alexander. Been in every possible situation. 3 of 3 from the foul strip thus far tonight. And the 4-point play duly completed. Alexander, 13 points. Sharks, quick turnover force. Williams can't convert, struggling this evening. 2 of 11 from the field. Can quickly change though. Another turnover. Kenny Carpenter, the man alert defensively for Glasgow. Njai casual for 3. Bunit Njai. 2 of 3 from 3-point range. Collins. Feed inside to Williams. And makes it. Derek Williams. 6 points in the game. So 13 below his game average. But we've seen it before. How quickly he can heat up and how much damage he can do in a short piece of time. Fraser backs down tuck, opts for the pass. Chara lost it, but the final touch comes from Alexander. Glasgow inbound, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Carpenter will get it into play. Have to make it quick. Forced to come all the way to Njai. We'll need a quick shot. Very solid reaction there from Anthony Collins. Came across. Forced the violation. Collins, who spent last season in Macedonia. His 9th appearance for the Sharks here this evening. So you see the reliance. He's averaging 33 minutes per game. Williams. Williams double teamed. Come all the way back out as the shot clock expires. What a long range bomb! Alexander judged just a fraction too late. Well, it was quite the spectacular heave, wasn't it? Those points for initiative. That would have counted. Sadly, none on the scoreboard though for Sheffield. Murray open in a corner. Bobbles out. Alexander gathers. Strip from Njai. Tripped by Collins as he went towards the basket. Picks himself up, dusts himself down. He wants a shooting foul. See what the officials call here. Will be 2 shots to come. Signals Ian McDonald. As we get a wipe on the floor. And while we do that, let's bring you up to date with the scores elsewhere. Newcastle leading 43-38 over Leicester. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Less than 2 to play in the third. In Manchester, London Lions up 63-58. Down at the Pavilions, halfway through the third. Plymouth Rangers 68, Surrey Scorchers 55. And with 1 minute into the third period, down in Worcester, the London City Royals up 44-36 against the bottom of the table Wolves. Enjoy misses his first. Three, a foul line here tonight. Self splits once again. Enjoy with 14 points. Sharks really struggling from long range here this evening. Being just 21%, the Rocks 6 of 12 by contrast. Rocks winning the rebounding battle 27-20 at the minute. Alexander, this time it counts. 3 points. Tally of 16. 5 points the difference. Achara from 3-point range, the immediate response. Kieran Achara, 13 points in this game. Blow for blow here in this third period. Crowd loving it. Rocks don't play that many games in this big arena. Tuck with a hook shot. His first points. 15 of his 17 tally in that second period. Some thought the Rocks might actually play a game at some point in the cycling velodrome just next door here. We've seen that done in Manchester in the past. Be interesting if it came off. Will be a Sheffield ball. Alexander. Takes a breather. In fact, a timeout has been called. And get their own buildings, their own infrastructure. Sheffield Hatters probably, you imagine, from the WBBL to join them there. Possibility of a netball franchise as well, we understand. Big year ahead for Sheffield Sharks off the court as well as on it. Williams. Mr. Collins crossover inside. Neat bit of trickery there from Anthony Collins. Enjoy. Fraser in the coast. In the post does work. 15 points he has. Above his season average now. Williams swing past the Tuck. And Enjoy draws the charge on Mike Tuck. He picks up his third foul. And will sit down to be replaced by Leslie Smith. Big body of Leslie Smith. Start of the year in Pro B in Germany. Big man from the British Virgin Islands. In midwinter, you wonder where you'd rather be. Sheffield or somewhere in the Caribbean. Anyway, Glasgow, his destination of choice this evening. As we get the floor mopped. Sharks really one short at the moment since Matthew Don's unexpected retirement at the end of last month, as Fraser misses inside. Carpenter draws the foul. And T-Bolan's keeping open the option of adding a player possibly in the new year. Feels he. And after all of that, Kenny Carpenter will go to the foul line. This is first. Makes the second. Carpenter. Oh, his points have come from the foul line now tonight. 3 or 4 from there. Only for 6 from the field. 7 rebounds and 4 assists though. Plenty of other ways to impact than just mere scoring. Rocks up by 7. 4 to play in the third quarter. Alexander. Carpenter in his way. Shot clock expired yet again. The Rocks doing a good job of forcing Sheffield into taking shots late in the clock. Collins, the kick out. Marsden from the corner, the jumper falls. 5 points the difference. Plenty of time. This game very much up for grabs. Achara, 6 on the shot clock, backs down Marsden. Kunis. Marsden picking up his 5th board. Will be a Glasgow inbound. Chara replaced by Bo Ziegler. Kunis, very good off the bench, gives it to Murray. Gareth Murray, the 3. Murray's 3rd three-pointer of the game. 11 points. Marsden spins inside, will not get it, goes to the line instead. This is the first. Actually pretty reliable. 81% this term. Makes the second. 5 points for Marsden. Bo Ziegler, guarded by Anthony Collins, the 2 of those former teammates for a couple of years at the University of South Florida. Greeted each other before the game, as you'd expect. Friendship suspended for at least 40 minutes of action. Alexander all the way through. Knocked out of bounds off the hands of Matthew Martin. Sadale Hanson-Young returning as Alexander gets a breather perhaps for the end of this third period. Hanson-Young, the prospect from Birmingham, Hallam University in the city of Sheffield. Murray with a fake, steps back for 3. Fraser with a board. 17 points, 5 rebounds, and draws the foul. Fraser 3 or 4 from the foul strip thus far. Mike Tuck turns in place of Marsden. He's picked up his 3rd foul. Fraser currently finishing off his degree in coding. Not so much boffinery there. His technique Rocks up by 10 once more. Less than 90 seconds to play in this third period. Collins. No go. His old buddy Ziegler waits and watches. Carpenter drives inside, won't fall. Tough night offensively for Kenny Carpenter. Williams also having a tough night offensively. Long three. Scramble underneath. Off the hand of Carpenter. 49.4 seconds. Williams guarded by Murray. Always draws the tough assignments. Clubbank country. Hanson Young. Tuck. Well, it was awkward. 1 second and the shot clock makes that precious basket. From Mike Tuck, 19 points, 8 of 10 shooting. Ziegler. Into the basket, can't score. Can't score at the second chance as well. Ziegler 0 for 5 tonight from field goal range. End-line ball. 2.6 seconds differential on the shot clock. And the game clock at the end of the third. Rocks can afford to bide their time. They go all the way back out to ring. Kunis, backcourt violation though. Backcourt violation. Kunis, it's safe to say, with a bit of an admonishment of his teammate there. Said it will be Sheffield. The opportunity here. Shot clock reset to 14. Off a violation, so 1.5 seconds the differential now. Long ranger from Dirk Williams, drops in. Oh, Rocks need to be quick. Slow in the inbound. Well, that was a really poor inbound play from Glasgow Rocks. That one doesn't fall. And having led by 10 just a few minutes ago, a late for the visitors. Elsewhere, 7 to play in the first. Newcastle at 54-52 against Leicester. 2 minutes to play. Lions up 4 on Giants. Plymouth beating Surrey 89-78 with 8 minutes to play. And at Worcester, 1 minute to play in the third. Royals up 61-49. Rocks with the first blood of this third quarter. Kunis with a chance to double his tally with a 3-point play. Fraser leading the Rocks with 18. Mike Tuck leading all scorers with 19. Kunis drops that in. 6 points for the Lithuanian. Rocks' biggest lead, 13. Sheffield just up briefly. Lead cut once more. Kunis. Chara opts to go solo. Well, Tuck punches the air, pleased with that defensive effort. Chara not missed much tonight, 5 of 8 from the field. 5 rebounds to show for his efforts. So far in this game, Rocks winning the battle of the boards, 32-25. Really, Sheffield right now, if you took some improvement in their 5 of 18 3-point range, be a lot closer. Instead, Achara with a steal at midcourt, drops it in. Kieran Achara, 15 points. That was like the Achara of 10 years ago there, wasn't it? Bit of speed. The two oldies going head to head. "70 years between those two. been around the block a few times, Mike Tuck and Kieran Achara. Williams from the corner. Well, shot clock was winding down. Had a good look at it. Achara. It's kind of a Euro step. Doesn't go. Bakovic is open. Knocks it down. Marko Bakovic. Cuts the gap. Bakovic pretty much missed all of last season. He's got his hunger back now. Please his mother Sarah, who's here tonight, one of the Sharks management team. Williams with a fake. Achara, SWAT team in action. Cried there. Enjoyed that. Highlight reel. Technical foul is called. Kieran Achara misses the bonus opportunity. Rocks regain possession though. As Ali Fraser replaces Tadas Rinkunas. A double technical now has been called. Dirk Williams. Call for the technical. This time Gareth Murray goes to the line, makes his opportunity. I think that technical was called against the T-Ball Lions. I assume it was. Either way, Hawks have possession and have extended the lead to 6. Murray. Fraser in the post 5 in the shot clock. Looks for help. Murray from deep. Drains, and Gareth Murray feeling it from long range tonight. 4 3-pointer. Nine points the difference, 7 to play. Garage volume turned up a notch. Foul on the floor. We'll go in. Ziegler against Alexander. Ziegler's second foul. Alexander will inbound. Williams. Floater. A tough night is Dirk Williams. Don't count him out yet though. Capable of doing a lot of damage in a very short period of time. Sharks needing some help, some inspiration now. Williams double teams, comes across. Fraser to Njai, under some pressure, can't convert. Alexander opts for the pull-ups. Trees a foul. Carpenter clenches his hands. Alexander to the line. Alexander, a perfect 4 for 4. Now a high 5. Makes it perfect 6 of 6. Sharks within 7. Alexander with 18 points now. Fraser. Tuck harassing, haranguing him. Effort pays off. Alexander in transition. Draws the foul, will go to the line once again. Gareth Murray picks up his 3rd foul. Alexander. Will be the first person to reach 20 points this evening. And he does, 7 of 7 from the line, Chris Alexander. Cuts the deficit to just 4. Full court pressure from the visitors. Carpenter. Give and go. Fraser is called for the offensive foul. Picks up his 2nd foul of the game. More importantly, chance to score. Goes begging. Sheffield with a chance here. Cut this gap maybe to 1. Alexander guarded by Carpenter. Chara, what a block once again. Long arms everywhere. It's a 2nd block for the big fella. Rob Marsden returns, in place of Matthew Martin. Collins the inbounder, 12 on the shot clock. Tuck lost it. Achara couldn't quite gather. Foul has been called though. Let's see exactly which way that's gone. Foul. It was against Rob Marsden. Picks up his 4th foul. Tebow lands on the sidelines, urging his team on. Having had that big run of wins, what they don't want is a 3rd straight defeat. Plenty of time left here. 5:23 to play in this game, in this 4th quarter. Carpenter. Chara sets the screen. Carpenter accelerates. Can't go. Cannot fall. 0 for 8 now. Kenny Carpenter. Timeout is called. Inline ball for Glasgow. Carpenter will inbound 3 on the shot clock. Need to make it quick. Njai. Step back, drew the foul once again. Alexander pulls up his hand in admission. Foul count tonight really mounted up for Sheffield. 17 fouls committed by the visitors, just 10 to Glasgow Rocks. Njai, 3 of 5 from the line this evening. This is the 2nd. Five minutes exactly in this 4th period. after daring Williams to drive the lane. Instead, they go to Alexander. Tuck charges into the middle, short in that attempt. Marsden with a clean up. 7 points. Rob Marsden, 3 points the gap. Chara drove inside. Tuck stood his ground. Took one for the team, took one for his team. Sharks with an opportunity to draw level. First time since the opening minutes of this game. Foul on the floor. Fraser will pick up his third. Rocks now team fouls, which will send Mike Tuck to the line. Tuck. 10th season at Sheffield Sharks. College days long behind him at Loyola Maryland. A lot last season was coming off the bench, very much established himself once again as a prime influencer in the Sharks lineup. Both of them off target though. Chara briefly back, point guard position, and played in his use for Falkirk Fury. Carpenter. Not a night that they're falling for the American. Collins has spots Tuck charging through the middle like a bull. The lead is down to just one. Closest Sharks have come since early on, and what a great defensive play there. Sharks battling, they know much importance rests on taking victory on the road here this evening. Murray, bullet pass inside, Fraser, jumper, not go. Tuck, yet another rebound, 6 boards. Collins attempting to give the route for his team. Offensive foul is called on Dirk Williams. Timeout is called. Might have unsettled them rather than doing what the coach Rob Paternoster wanted them to do, which has really reinforced his team for a domestic battle. Certainly a battle royale going on here at the Emirates Arena. Carpenter. Njai. Chara sets the screen. Slash through the middle from Buna. Njai pays off. 17 points for the Norwegian. Small, priceless piece of breathing space. Less than 3 to play. Collins. Rocks very well tonight defensively. Lots of harassment. Sitting in the zone at the moment. Marsden from the corner makes it as the shot clock expires. Marsden with 9 points. The gap 1. 6-2 run for Sheffield. Murray. All that experience that Glasgow has on the floor. Needed now. 3 seconds inside. Njai off balance, drops it in. Oh, badly the Rocks needed that score. Gap at 3, 2 to play. Marsden spins round Fraser. Back-to-back scores for Sheffield for Rob Marsden. Time run off the clock. by Murray. 8 in the shot clock. Carpenter now needs to execute. Njai spins underneath. Foul is called. Looked as if he was about to step out of bounds, so thought a break. Both these teams in the bonus. Foul-wise now. Njai. 3 of 6 from the foul line. If there's such a thing as a hometown roll, that was it. Njai on the 20 points. Make it 2 of 2. Yes, he does. Sheffield. Oh, they'd love a 3 here. Williams calls for it, gets it. Carpenter in his way, 5 in the clock. He'll probably have to take a 3 here. Can he level for Sheffield? No. Fraser could afford to take his time. Tuck picks up the foul. That will be a 4th foul on Mike Tuck as the crowd get to their feet here at the Emirates Arena. Possibly the biggest crowd of the season, certainly in the top 2 for the hometown Glasgow Rocks. I talked about that softest schedule they had, that this was the start of a tough run. This a big test tonight for Glasgow. So near to passing. Fraser misses the first. 48.7 seconds to play. Makes the second. Ali Fraser 19 points now. Shocks. Still a few offences left. No need to press the panic button yet. Njai harassing Collins. Crowd here, you can feel the tension. Foul drawn on the floor. Goes against Gareth Murray, picks up his 4th foul. Send Collins to the line. Plymouth have beaten Surrey 115-100 as Collins misses the first. Makes the second. Foul surely to come quickly here. Full court pressure goes. Murray gets the inbound to Njai. Alexander nearly got the steal. Carpenter gets it back. Defensive pressure paying off. Williams. Sharks will hold. Williams to level. Makes it. Dirk Williams punches the air. Sharks. Rocks level. 10.7 seconds left. Timeout. Will it be in regulation, or will it be in overtime? 10.7 seconds remain. Murray will inbound. Carpenter. Achara, 5 seconds. Martin in his way, off the glass. Doesn't go. Overtime at the Emirates Arena. Well, Achara had... Sheffield, first possession of overtime in this BBL Championship encounter. Matthew Martin remains on the floor for the visitors. Williams, big shot. Williams gives it off to Tuck. Stripped by Ali Fraser. Chara, once again guarded by Martin. Carpenter goes into the lane, the floater, and finally, Kenny Carpenter. First field goal at the 10th time of asking. How important was that? First blood to Glasgow in OT. Williams. Switch. Njai is inside. High. And in from Dirk Williams. 14 points for the American. Level once more. Chara needs some help. Stripped away. Turnover. Williams. Njai gives away the foul rather than the easy score. I think there when Chara was blocked in. Quicker reaction from his teammates needed to help him out. Kunis comes in for Njai, who's picked up his second foul. Williams to the line. First time this evening. Shooting 80% on the season. Just gravity his friend. Sheffield with their first lead since the opening score of the game. Two for two from Dirk Williams, who has 16 points now. Alexander will inbound. Unsportsmanlike fall. Foul was the call there in Njai, so that's why the possession remains in Sheffield's hands. Tuck with a huge three. Mike Tuck, 24 points, his third three-pointer. 7-0 run in overtime for Sheffield. Glasgow now with it all to do. Fraser loses it. It's defensive stop there from Sheffield. Oh, so important. 3 to play. Been led for almost all this game. Williams, massive three. Huge three. Timeout immediately called by Rock's coach Darryl Wood. 2-11 record for Tyshaw's side. Here, Sheffield bidding to cement their grasp on second place in the BBL. Murray, huge three-pointer for Gareth Murray. Five of 9 from three-point range for Gareth Murray. In fact, they judged the 2 there by the officials. 6 points the difference. 2 minutes to play. Williams. Not that time. Carpenter needs to move the ball fast. Rinkunas on. For his three-point shooting, drops it in off the glass. Tanis Rinkunas, 8 points of the game. Still a two-shot game though. Rocks need stops. Rocks need scores. Williams pushed out by Murray. Alexander. Collins. Won't fall. Carpenter skips past Alexander. Kunis. Wow. His face said it all, really, didn't it? Nobody there. Opportunity gone. 1:23 remains in overtime. And a Christmas classic. Williams. Sharks picking up some of the clock here. 10 on the shot clock to play. Alexander open at the top of the key. Is that the killer? Is that the final blow? Rocks need speed here. No time to waste. Strip away. And Kunis regathers. 12 on the shot clock. Carpenter a miss. Into the last minute. Fans on their feet. Really, it's a game where Glasgow feel they had it, feel it was there for the taking. Martin with that terrific defense on Achara at the end of the fourth. Left to put the signature on what has been a terrific come from behind win. 13 points. Sheffield trailed at 1 point, but 24 points apiece from Mike Tuck, and Chris Alexander has led the charge to victory for the visitors here tonight. Team high 20 points from Buna Njai, not enough for the Glasgow Rocks. Sheffield improve their record to 10-4. They keep tracking London.